Hi, Courtney.
Hi, Jean. How are you?
Good, thank you. COVID sucked, but it's gone.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so here's my scenario. Well, first, tell folks a little bit about you, and then I want to give you some hypotheticals.
absolutely. I'm a fractional chief marketing officer and creative director that helps mostly consumer goods and experience brands grow their revenue. I have a marketing agency called Umlaut Agency, and that's at umlautagency.com. And then I have a fractional CMO website at meetyourcmo.com as well.
Hmm. Uh, okay, so here's the scenario. A lot of our clients these days, everyone's clients, are virtual. But in this scenario, today's day one of a brand new engagement with a brand new client. They're only 5 minutes from your home, so you're actually going to walk in on day one on Monday, right? When you walk into a situation like that, brand new engagement, new client, what's the dream scenario you're walking into, and what's the nightmare scenario you're walking into?
Oh, okay. The dream scenario that I'm walking into is that they are prioritizing marketing as a revenue driver and that they give marketing a seat at the table. So,
Hmm.
if marketing is expected to deliver results, it needs visibility into the marketing strategy. And, that it means involving me in discussions about revenue targets, expansion plans, customer experience, because all of that informs how we go to market. And it sees marketing as more than a cog, but as an actual driver of revenue. So, how marketing ties into sales, customer
Hmm.
retention, overall business objectives. The more alignment we have at the leadership level, the more impact we can make. Nightmare scenario.
Yeah.
So it's I'm coming in and somebody is expecting quick fixes, that they're going to get, paid ads running in 2 weeks, and that's going to double their revenue by the end of the month. There are going to be wins along the way, but sustainable growth takes strategy and execution over time. Um, Another nightmare is that they're operating in silos.
Mm.
So if, marketing, sales, product, customer service, HR, all these teams have to be working together seamlessly. And if they're disconnected, it slows down momentum and it leads to missed opportunities. Part of my job as a marketing leader is to make sure that marketing isn't an afterthought. It's going to be an integrated part of your marketing strategy. And I'm going to make recommendations on how your operations is affecting your bottom line, and how we can improve across the entire company. So I think going in, they just need to trust the process of hiring a new marketing leader. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's stay with this scenario a little bit longer. Typically with a new engagement, usually on the first day, but certainly often within the first week, you're going to have a little sit down with the CEO. In this scenario, anyway, what's your favorite question to ask a CEO these days?
Oh, I mean, for me, it's really about what are your goals in the next 3 months, 6 months, 2 years, 5 years? Are you looking to exit? Are you looking to continue, your grandfather's company that you had for 30 years? Really, I want to know everything. I want to know the good, the bad, and just see that what I can do will align with what they want to do.
Yeah, good. Okay, so let's change up our hypothetical. And now you're the keynote speaker. You're giving a talk. There's 250 people in the audience, and every one of them became a fractional CMO yesterday. They are brand new, right out of corporate. Okay,
Yeah.
let's uh, let's start off by you finishing this part of your speech for them. Right? Okay, so your new fractional CMOs. What's going to shock you the most going forward is what?
Um, how much work you end up doing. I know so many that are like, well, I'm just coming in and I'm just going to do strategy and manage a team. And that's just not reality for most fractional CMOs. You, you, you have to get your hands dirty. And you have to do that while at the same time thinking and acting like a C-level executive, because that's what you are. And
Right.
you have to be aligning marketing with business growth, with revenue, with operations, and making sure that it's not in a silo. And it's not just about campaigns and content, but it's about helping the CEO make smarter decisions about where the business is headed.
All right. Cool. All right. So finish this thought for me then.
Yeah.
You're brand new fractional CMOs. You're about to go out in the world. I can tell you from experience, many clients just don't understand what.
just don't understand the importance of executive buy-in.
Mm,
If leadership isn't aligned on marketing's role, especially as a fractional, they're going to end up fighting for influence rather than driving impact. The best engagements happen when the CEO and the leadership team see marketing, know marketing is a strategic function and not an afterthought.
right. Okay. And then you're at the end of your speech, and some intern's trying to like shoo you off, signal you, they're raising the music. They want you gone, but by God, you're going to leave this one point, and you want to tell this audience this, and it says, "Look, if I can leave you with one lesson about getting clients, it is what."
Oh, I mean, it is. It sounds cliche, but it's network, network, network. It's all about being talked about in rooms you're not in. And whether that's other older, other clients, it's other fractionals, it's agency owners, it's about providing real value to people, not because you want to get more clients, but because you actually want to help people succeed in the world, and building a network of freelancers, agencies, other fractionals, just business owners, whatever that might be, that you can lean on when you need, and that they know that you're somebody that they can lean on as well.
All right. Okay. So third and final scenario. Okay. You're in a big conference, big convention. A lot of fractional CMOs are there, and a lot of potential customers are there. And you're on the floor, and you're just sort of talking to people and milling around. You're talking to prospective clients. Okay.
Yeah.
As these clients and companies talk to you, and they want to talk about marketing and what they think, what do they tend to overrate in the world of marketing, and what do they tend to underrate in the world of marketing?
Oh, they overrate tactics without strategy. So I know so many clients, prospective clients, business owners are like, we need more social media. We just need to be on TikTok. We need to run
Yeah.
ads. We just need to post every day. But that they assume that like more activity automatically leads to more growth. It doesn't automatically. So without a clear strategy behind it and an omni-channel strategy at that,
Right.
like knowing the right audience, messaging, positioning, channel, these efforts are a waste of time and budget.
All right. And so, what's underrated?
Customer retention and lifetime value.
There you go. Oh,
It's all about top of funnel. We got to get more customers, new customers. But most businesses don't spend nearly enough time thinking about how to maximize the value of their existing customers.
right.
Keeping, nurturing, it's more profitable than acquiring new ones. I don't know what the most recent numbers are, but when I started, it was like six times, more
Hmm.
expensive to get a new customer than
I doubt
keep
that it's
one.
gotten cheaper to get new customers.
Right. Yeah,
It doesn't get
exactly.
cheaper to get new customers. Okay, how
It
about this then?
absolutely doesn't. Hmm.
Once and you're talking to these clients, and you're getting a feel, right, of what they understand about what a fractional CMO is going to bring and do and what they do. What do you think is going to be that prospect's aha moment after they've hired a fractional CMO? It's like, oh, now I get it.
If I'm doing my job right, it's understanding how much marketing actually does. So
Right.
that it's not one channel, it's not sales support, it's not a pretty website. Everyone doesn't nobody tells HR or finance how to do their job, but
Yeah.
everyone thinks they know how to be a
Yeah.
brilliant marketer. But they don't understand how many specialties there are in marketing and what a highly functional, successful team looks like and how much work actually goes into it.
Yeah. And then we'll finish out this hypothetical. You're talking to these prospective clients, and they're vetting you, but you're vetting them. What's a red flag when you're talking to a potential customer, and what's a green flag?
Yeah, red flag, they want marketing to fix a broken business model.
Mm,
Marketing can't fix poor product market fit, bad customer experience, unrealistic expectations. And it's a big red flag when leadership thinks marketing is the silver bullet for like deeper operational or structural issues in their company. Marketing works best when the foundation is actually solid to
right.
begin with. And a green flag is that they see marketing as a growth driver, not just a cost center. So it's
Hmm.
not, oh, we've got to drive, got to spend more on ads this month. It's no, this is an investment in growth. It's not about just getting the word out or posting on social media, but that marketing actually drives customer retention, revenue, and brand equity. And when leadership values strategic marketing and is open to change, that is the ultimate sign that we can actually build something impactful together.
Oh, wow. Now, I want to
Yeah.
ask you to ask a question, although I don't necessarily know that there's going to be an answer for it. But just imagine that you're in a building full of fractional CMOs and you're on the elevator. Somebody gets on. You don't know anything about them except they're another fractional CMO. And you decide, you know what? I'm going to do it. So you look at him and say, hey, um, while I've got you here, let me ask you this. What would be your question?
Oh, it'd be what's one hard lesson you've learned as a fractional CMO that
Hmm.
has changed how you work with clients today?
What would your answer be?
Mm. No matter how good your idea is, the client won't always agree to it.
Fair enough. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay, I almost did a spit take on that. That was not good. I do not need recorded for posterity me doing a spit take
Right.
anywhere. Okay, fair enough. So, Courtney, these days,
Yeah.
uh, who should be reaching out to you, and what's the best way for them to get to you?
Yeah, so for me, clients who say consumer goods and experience brands like beauty and skincare,
Hmm.
family entertainment centers, and luxury brands. Those are the ones I work with the most. And I really work with e-commerce brands that are looking for customer optimization.
Hmm.
Um, Sorry, Dean, do you mind if I do that over?
I mean, you can do it again, but
Sorry.
I have a
Sorry.
question. Then. Hold
Yeah,
on, I have a question about who should be reaching out to you, right?
yeah,
Luxury brands, beauty, wellness brands. Uh, uh, when you say family entertainment centers, only two
yeah.
things come to mind for me because I'm not in that field. Either that's Chuck E. Cheese or a theme park. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, so I helped
Okay.
Hasbro. Yeah, I helped Hasbro open their first family entertainment center in America last year. So it's like G.I. Joe laser tag, it's a Monopoly restaurant, Candyland milkshake bar. So, I help brands looking
Wait,
to
wait, wait,
launch.
wait. Where
Yeah.
is this place?
It's an American Dream Mall in New Jersey. It's amazing. Yeah, it's absolutely there's like a
Interesting.
My Little Pony, Transformers, Scrabble,
Gotcha.
Trivial
Wow.
Pursuit.
Right on.
Yeah, it's so we worked on that for many, many
Yeah.
years. Yeah, and so mostly, I help a lot of brands go from logo to launch.
Hmm.
And I also help a lot of brands looking to optimize their customer journey.
And what's
And
the easiest way to get to you then?
yeah, it's you can reach me at umlautagency.com, which you're seeing right on the screen.
Hmm.
And you can email me at Courtney Todd at umlautagency.com.
All right. Awesome. All right. Thank you. This has been great. Thank you very much
Thank
for
you,
being
Dean.
here. Thanks for watching, everyone. And we'll catch you next time. And Courtney, you hang around a second.